If you've ever wondered what somebody who's losing weight on intermittent fasting is actually eating, then stick around, because in today's video, I'm going to show you everything that I've eaten in the last week. So I started the week off with a protein shake. Now, I do track my macros. I don't try to hit a specific goal, but I am aware of my protein intake, and protein shakes are a good way to make sure that I'm getting enough throughout the day. I've been eating a lot of this over the last few weeks. It's the Boom Chicka Pop. It's a great healthy snack. Really love this stuff. Saturday night we went out to Carrabba's and I had calamari, a Caesar salad, and I had the chicken trio. Hey, if you're new here and interested in sustainable weight loss tips and strategies, as well as following along as I continue my weight loss journey, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button now. After we saw the Christmas lights, we went to Brewster's and I got my absolute favorite ice cream, which is their cheesecake ice cream and key lime pie flavored ice cream. So you can see my calories were fairly high on Saturday. That's typical for me. I usually tend to eat a little more on the weekends and try to restrict myself a little more going into the week. And had some more of that ice cream that I had on Saturday night, Sunday night as well. So this is what I had to end my feeding window. It's a new protein bar called Fastful. It's specifically designed for intermittent fasting. It's full of clean ingredients like chia, flaxseed, cocoa, and almond butter. And it's the only protein bar that uses micellular casein, which is a slow absorption protein to help you stay fuller longer. If you're interested in checking those out, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. So I've had a lot of people comment about the types of foods that I'm eating and what I'm able to do to be able to eat that and still lose weight. And I would say two things. One, I do track all of my calories to make sure that I'm still in a calorie deficit regardless of the types of food that I'm eating. But the other thing is my day-to-day job is I am a delivery driver, so I'm getting a lot of steps in, and you can see that at the end of the day. But the reality is I could eat these same types of foods even if I had a sedentary job. I would just have to change the amount of food that I'm eating, so instead of eating 6 slices of pizza, I may only eat 3 slices of pizza. But as long as you're tracking your calories and fasting for 16 hours a day, you should be good. Again, with the Boom Chicka Pop, I would say, once you find some of those foods that you enjoy eating that are pretty healthy, keep them as a staple in your diet, and it just makes things a little more simple. Again, after eating the Boom Chicka Pop, I ended my feeding window with another fastful bar. It's always good to have protein be the last thing you eat before you start fasting, because it's going to prevent you from having those hunger pangs the following morning. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, do me a favor and smash that like button and leave me a comment below. Are you having protein shakes or any kind of supplements throughout the week to help make sure that you are getting your proper nutrients? Let me know in the comments below. It's hands down my all-time favorite protein shake: peanut butter, chocolate protein, and sugar-free caramel syrup. It is absolutely delicious. This is another staple of mine. It is white chicken chili. It's just chock full of protein and good fats with the different beans in there. But this is something that we're eating in our house probably at least every other week. We're having white chicken chili. You're not experiencing deja vu for the second day in a row. I am finishing my day with some Boom Chicka Pop kind of for dessert, and then into a fastful bar to end my feeding window. So on Wednesday is when I did my OMAD, or my 1 meal a day. I did 23 hours fasting, and then I broke my fast with 6 tacos. And this is kind of an example of making small adjustments. I had the tacos from the Mexican restaurant, but I did not have the chips and salsa. I just make little changes like that, and over time those little changes add up to a big difference. And you can see the tacos there were not enough calories for me for the day, so after the tacos I had a protein shake where I added a lot of peanut butter just to make sure that I was hitting my calories for the day. And it wouldn't be a standard week of eating unless I had some Publix chicken tenders, one of my all-time favorites. Alright, so there's nothing inherently healthy about a mini mango key lime pie, but the reason that I pick this up is every once in a while I do like to reward myself with some purely sweet treats to kind of keep my sanity and let myself know that it's okay to eat those things, and it's not going to disrupt all of my progress if I have one sweet thing throughout the week. You got to be able to have some of those things in moderation. So you can see there I had 3,300 calories, but a killer day of steps at work, 23,000. Again, you can look at this and say, what is he doing eating wings? But the reality is, I made the choice and didn't get fries here. So it's all about, little things that you can do. So I ended the week with some chocolate chip cookies that my wife and girls had made, through this holiday season. I'm not expecting to lose as much as I had in the past, but, I'm going 8 months on weight loss, and it's important to have some weeks where you're kind of at that maintenance level, because you're not always going to be losing. If that was the case, you'd eventually be nothing. So that's everything that I had this week. Now, if you're new to intermittent fasting or interested in learning about my recommendations on how to start in intermittent fasting, I'm going to leave some videos on the screen. I encourage you to check those out, and remember, willpower is a limited resource, and we're not looking to lose weight fast. We're looking to lose weight forever. I'll see you over there.